Oh, this is weird. What's crunch achievement unlocked?
Yeah, I wasn't kidding.
Visit trading.
All right, we are streaming now.
So here's the
So you know.
weird thing. I
Yeah.
can't move because it seems like my left stick is attached to something else. Okay, yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna have to mess with my settings because it put movement on the D-pad and not the stick.
That's weird. What controller are you using?
It's a Logitech controller.
Oh, okay. One of those things. All right, I'm making the new video on YouTube. Let's see. Travis.
Wait, can I not change this? Item. What? Put in mouse controller. I can't change it. I can't change it.
You can't change the default to be left stick?
Nope.
Are you in the Sea of Thieves
wait,
menu?
Wait. Hold on. Okay, it's up here. Okay, movement. Jump. Sprint. And then power track. Wheel of motions. Power wheel of motions.
Okay.
What is happening? Why? The UI kind of sucks.
I'm recording.
Item radial. Map radial.
Yeah, I don't know. My
Unbound.
stuff
Okay,
just
I
worked
might need
natively.
to play this with mouse and keyboard because this is fucked.
just doesn't like your generic controller.
I mean, it's a generic Logitech, basically Xbox controller.
Yeah, I think I've seen those. They seem cool. That's weird though. Yeah, mine just I plugged it in and it just went. But it is an Xbox controller, so.
All... Like, Tomb Raider works fine. The box. Why can't I? Like, the stick works for stuff. Like in the menu, I can move it up and down, but.
So this is you in the Sea of Thieves menu trying to change stuff?
Yeah, there's a bunch of like unbound stuff, like stowing and dropping. What the hell?
So I can, okay. That's weird. Let's see. Stowing and dropping, I don't even see that on my menu. Oh, you know,
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Pushing up.
There it is, yeah.
Pushing up on the stick just activates the emotions menu.
Oh, weird. That should be,
But
down?
so I can only move with the D-pad. That's...
Yeah, we can't have that. That's not good. You need the D-pad for other stuff.
Okay.
Alright, try the mouse and keyboard, I guess.
Mouse and keyboard.
I know a couple of those
now,
things.
I don't know what all the... Okay.
I know a couple of things. We'll figure it out. It should just change the button prompts in the game, though. It's pretty good about just switching right away. So, let me know. Is it still walking you through stuff? Or are you just fiddling yourself?
I'm fiddling.
Okay. I am posting a link to this in the group.
Take banana. Take banana. Take cannonballs. Okay. I've got cannonballs. Oh, mouse sensitivity is a bit high. I'm going to change that. Give me a second.
Oh, and definitely change... If it doesn't affect your gameplay, change the FOB up to, like, max. It looks a lot better. You can see more, and it actually cuts down on motion sickness if that's a thing that you get at all.
Boy.
Like, some people have gotten legit seasick in this game. I haven't, but some people have.
Gameplay. Mouse sensitivity. I'll turn that down a little bit. And you said turn the field of view all the way up?
That's what I did. See, I mean, go with whatever you think feels good, but I went to 90.
And then, what was the other thing you said to do?
I think that was it. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking, but I think the FOV was the big thing. And then just fiddle with a sensitivity to however you think is good and all that stuff.
I think I'm good to go.
Okay, I'm just posting in the group real quick, and we can go and inspect the ship and figure out how your controls work.
Okay. Anything else to do in the tavern here?
You can walk up to all these, like, barrels and get the stuff out of them. Oh yeah, you're reading the rules. That's important. I forgot that was there. They're not dissimilar to our rules. Like, hey, be cool.
Okay. I got some stuff from the barrels already.
So you should have all the main items in this game, like consumables, are cannonballs, bananas, and wood planks. And
What happens if I shoot you?
there's no friendly fire, so nothing, but you can try if you want.
Awesome.
And so you can
already. Here's more cannonballs.
So
okay.
You need to figure out what button. Actually, I could probably do it on my end. Okay, so Q, holding Q is your item wheel. And you can hold 5 bananas, 10 cannonballs, and 5 wood planks total on your person. And then you mouse around to the different things in your wheel to select them. You hit F to get the other set of stuff in the wheel. You've got like your watch, your 2 musical instruments, and your little cup.
Oh jeez, that's a lot of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's a decent amount. And then your shovel, lantern, and stuff on the first page. There's that, and the other button, which button would that be? Let's see. I'm using the keyboard on my end just to figure out what they are. Yeah, okay, and then E is another wheel that'll pop up. Right now it'll be empty, but that's where all of your like treasure maps and quest items will go. So it'll like literally. Oh, you've got something. What is that? I don't have that. Is that like a tutorial business?
Probably.
Yeah, I think it's teaching you how to use it still.
I mean, there's nothing marked on the map.
Yeah, I think it was just teaching you how to use it. Let's see. And then you've got.
How come you have a 1 on your eye patch?
It's the day 1 patch.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was worth 1 gold on the day 1.
It's that kind of game.
It's great.
I'm gonna walk into the fire now.
So let's see. If you hold Z, that gives you your emotes wheel.
Okay. Never gonna use that.
Oh, I use it all the time. Let's see. And it looks like X brings out your weapon, I guess. But I'm guessing mouse wheel probably does that too.
Or the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can carry 2 weapons at a time. There's a sword, a pistol, a shotgun, and a sniper rifle. So you can only
go digging.
Yeah, you obviously go digging.
Dig.
Let's see. There are the left Alt key is your push to talk button by default. If you want to talk in game. Otherwise, you can just hit T to bring up a text box and talk whatever you want. So you say hi. There is a set of preset texts, like all these I can do. There's a wheel for this. I don't know which button on the keyboard that is, though.
What if I kill this guy?
You cannot kill shopkeepers.
Okay.
It's a friendly game in that respect. Let's see.
So Spelunky?
No, not quite. The tab key will bring up your reputation and your voyages. Hey, I'm still running through buttons. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I'm over here. I'm over here. Behind you.
Okay. Up here, just a lot of basically all the islands, all these outposts are the shops and where you get your quests.
Salutations of the day.
So he'll sell you some equipment, but you don't have any money. But all the equipment is cosmetic only.
Do take care out there.
Okay.
Let's see. Then there's the 3 factions that give you quests. You met the first guy. It's this guy in the tent. He gives you the treasure chest gold hunting quests. Then there is in this purple tent. This lady gives you mystic quests that you hunt like evil skeletons and get their skulls and turn those in. And then the 3rd faction, I've lost you. Where'd you go?
I know.
The other
further up the hill.
Okay, the important thing to know for teamwork stuff is that the game does not tell you where your teammates are at all once you're out of line of sight.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's kind of a conscious choice to like have to be either work together or communicate and that kind of thing. So like even if you get lost on an island, like you sometimes will want to like bring out your compass and like say I am on the northern side or whatever, you know. You can even like just fire your gun into the air and the sound of that will help find each other sometimes. That sort of thing. And with all the items, yeah, so you have a right trigger, or I guess I'm assuming yours is one of the mouse clicks. Like with the compass, you can pull it up, you can hold it to yourself, you can push the other button to show it to somebody else like you're doing. When you hold the one that has it showing it to yourself, it actually locks your feet and you can actually like feel your steps. You can count your steps directly, which is good for finding like treasure and have to count paces, that kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Like it.
Then you have your lantern, which you can turn on and off with the mouse button. And you can hold it up to shine brighter. I have a cool blue one now. You should have a basic like red, orange, fiery one. But yeah, that's basically it. So we'll you know, keep doing some stuff and refreshing you on stuff as we go, because there's kind of a lot at first.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do a quest. I guess anyone can go get quests. So let's go and do a basic gold quest. Go talk to the guy in the tent over there, the gold man.
Okay.
And browse his stores.
This guy?
Yeah. Browse his shop and buy let's do one of each. So go ahead and buy one of his quests for 0 gold. We'll give you a sample platter of all of the types of quests that there are. The menu's a little weird at first.
Okay, so
there should be like 3 different things at the bottom. They're all like, you can tell they have like randomly generated text more or less, but they're all kind of the same.
okay, so it doesn't really matter which one
No, not really.
you grab here.
Just go and pick one.
Swag plundered by the pitiful Luton Lowback.
Yeah, go with the one that you like the
Stash
best.
robbed by the pitiful the Scourge Oberg. Bundle swiped by the pitiful Pinch at Finch. I like that one, it rhymes.
Okay. Nab it. Got it?
Got it.
All right, let's go to your right into this purple hut with the creepy goth lady in here. And talk to her. Talk to her and get a quest from her.
Purple hut.
So all of hers will be going to islands and hunting like dead pirate skeletons and taking their skulls and bringing them back to her. And when you've got one of those, follow me out.
Souls.
Yeah. That's how I got my Mystic Acolyte title, is because I'm ranked up in this faction. It's all mystical stuff.
Fight with a pitiful... everything's pitiful. Pitiful crew of the Night Lady.
Yeah, I
Night
think
Lady.
all the early stuff is going to say pitiful, I think.
Be pitiful. Got it. Okay, got one.
All right, come on back out, and we'll head towards the ship and stop by the last vendor or faction leader type person. There is a... you can run. I'm guessing it's probably shift. I guess you figured that out already.
Yep.
And talk to this person to your left. That is the merchant. And these are all the, like, go and collect animals from different vendor or different islands and deliver them to other outposts. This is the most, like, playing it straight faction. So to, like, get caged chickens and pigs and snakes and stuff. Got it?
Okay. Yep.
Cool. And then we'll go to the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that person that person up there is like ship customization, which actually I need to do. It does not set my... I bought that new sail, and it doesn't show it until I pick it every single time. There. And we got a cool blue sail. I'm going to loot these barrels really fast. Okay. Let's hop on the ship. Alright, so this is the sloop. This is the smaller ship. So we've got the map table, which I'll let you go ahead and pick that and you can look at it. Go ahead and select it with whatever button it is to select it. Guessing F maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's F.
Okay.
It's cool. I can still watch you pick stuff. I just can't control it, so I'm watching you move it around. And so you can zoom in and out. The more you zoom in, the names will start popping up, which is important.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you can tag stuff.
So I should check my quests, right?
We have to vote on a voyage first. I just wanted to show you how this worked.
Yeah.
So go ahead and back out.
Okay, so just pick. Do I pick whatever?
No. Back out of the map table.
Oh, okay.
And turn around back here. This is the quest table.
How do I get back out of here? Okay, here we go.
So
Okay.
I don't have any voyages, so click on that and then pick whichever one you want to start.
I see. Well, let's do this one.
And then you have to vote on it to say you want to go on it. See, in theory, like, I could have my own set of quests and throw it down, and we have to, like, fight over which one we want to do, kind of thing.
Okay.
But we'll go with that. Now we have a quest locked. So now, if you open, what is it, E? Yeah, hit E to bring up that wheel with a map on it.
Right.
And then you can look at that island in the map, and then you have to match that on the big map, and that's where we're going.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, there's different versions of this, but this is, like, a basic one. Sometimes they have puzzles that straight up tell you which island it is, and then it gets harder once you get there. And sometimes the puzzle is just finding the map, finding the island. Eventually, you play this long enough, you just recognize the shapes right away.
Okay, I found it.
Okay, go ahead and mark that with whatever that is. Good. And then looks like we're going south, huh? If you zoom out a little bit, you can see where our ship is. And all right, so we need to head south.
Yep.
Cool.
Got due south.
Yeah. All right, so I'll give you a tour of the ship. So go down below decks here. This is, we got barrels in here in the middle is the barrels for the wood planks we can store them in. If you hold the item, you can store them in here, and then hit the other button to take them back out. Usually what I do is when I go onto a new island, I'll drop off all my stuff so that while we're on the island, I can collect more. So like right now, though, I would keep all the planks on you in case we need them as we're sailing. Yep. And directly behind you is another barrel full of the bananas that we'll have. Same thing. I will usually drop. I'll usually like take 1 or 2 bananas for safety, but I'll drop the rest in that barrel when we go on the island. Yeah, that's the clothing chest. It's just the clothes that you already have. And then
there's some other stuff.
Yeah, there's some basic stuff. And then there's a vanity chest to your right after that where you can change like your hairstyle, like peg legs and all that kind of stuff, beards and things like that, whatever you have basic. And then the third chest is the equipment chest, which is all your tools, and you can, once you unlock different versions of them, you can pick and choose what you want there. So basically all the cosmetic stuff is down here. With the exception of the ship customization chest, that's up by that lady I was talking about before. That's not on the ship itself. And once you get done with that, meet me back in the map room. Let me keep an eye on this shore to make sure no one's coming after us. So far, we're okay. All right. And you'll notice all the lanterns hanging on the ship. You can turn on and off, which I usually turn them off at night because otherwise you're like really obvious during the night. Okay, so to your left is there's the armory here on the wall where you can pick which guns and stuff you want. Basically, there's the 4 types of weapons. I usually have the sword almost all the time. And then personally, I have the blunderbuss by myself, which is the shotgun, basically. Just because that's the best combo by yourself when you're being boarded. You just, one shot with a shotgun will usually kill somebody if you're right on.
Right.
When there's 2 of us, we're more able to spread out. So I might take a sniper rifle if you want to take whatever you want. I usually don't do that when I'm by myself, though. But kind of go whatever you want. We'll experiment with all the weapons so you get used to them. And once you have them, it's just a left trigger, right trigger standard thing. And then the box below that is your ammo chest. It's infinite. You can just reload your weapon by hitting the button every time. You only have to hit it once and refill it constantly. Let's see. And you only have 5 shots per gun, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
These red barrels back here are your cannonballs, same as the barrels below that. You can take them out and store them in stuff. Go ahead and take some cannonballs out if you don't already have some.
I already have them.
All right, and I'll teach you how to, if you load up the cannons, walk to the cannon and you see the button prompts to how to load it up.
Yep.
So you can load it while you're holding it, or you can load it while you're like aiming the cannon. You can also load it without doing that as long as you're holding the cannonball. You only load one at a time, so you're just loading the one over and over again.
Oh.
But you can tell it's loaded because there's a wick on the top of it.
Yeah.
I'll do the other one. And the way that you aim that is you pick it with whatever button that is. I'm guessing F, and then you can aim around like any other kind of turret thing. And then it's right trigger to fire. Yep. If you want to do the thing where you climb into it and fire yourself, all you have to do is have an empty cannon. You look at the end of the barrel, and there's a button prompt to get in.
Right.
Okay? And then if you head up the next set of stairs, all the navigation stuff is up here. So obviously we've got the wheel. This guy here is the anchor. And on both sides, there's 2 sets of ropes, but they both do the same thing. So just kind of personal preference which side you want to use. And actually, if we use them together, the effect is faster for moving the sails. But these are the sail controls.
Okay.
So this front one adjusts the length of the sail, and the back one adjusts the angle of the sail.
Right.
So you can go ahead and fiddle with that right now, just so you know how it all works. Basically, you'll pick it and you'll look at it, and then you use the directions to do that. Yep. It goes down a lot faster than it goes up. And basically, you want to angle them in the direction of the wind. You can look at the wind like gusts, but you also can look at the white flag above the crow's nest to help you figure that out.
Okay.
And that'll be constantly changing.
Got it.
Let's see. But yeah, if I'm on the other side of you and we're both doing the same, like go ahead and grab the angle winch and go to the right. Go to the right. I'll go with you. It goes way faster. So like, that's good to know. Same with the length. Yep. And then there's the wheel. It's like a giant sailing ship wheel, so it goes really far, one way or the other. You can tell when you're center on the wheel because there's a gold post. You can see right there, and it also makes you can.
Tough to, okay.
Can you not see it very well?
Well, I mean, it's kind of evening right now, so the contrast isn't great. But yeah. I see it. Yes.
It'll also make you'll hear it, like listen for it. It'll be like a clunking sound when you reach that point. So. I'll go this way.
Gotcha.
It's always telling you when you're in the middle. But if you go all the way to the right, it'll also stop on a goalpost, and same with the left. Basically, the goalposts are your left, right, and center.
Got it.
Let's see. Other things, there's a ladder. You can climb up the crow's nest. There's a bell up there. There's a bell below the ladder. Those are just fun to hit. And that's kind of it. Oh, and obviously there's a compass next to the wheel, so you don't have to bring your compass out to figure out where we're going. There is fall damage, but you can actually go... If you slide down the ladder, if you drop off like the bottom third of it, you got like a good 15 feet before you take damage. So I usually abuse that a lot to get places faster. You can just like slide down. And then, yeah, all the items, like I said, like bananas and things, you pull the right trigger to use them. So if you want to eat a banana, you already learned that. Or not right trigger, whatever your thing is. And that's it. So we'll go ahead and start. Would you like to learn to drive first or learn the sails first?
I'll do the sails.
Okay. So help me with this anchor.
Good.
And this is a better thing to use.
Way.
Yep. Basically go on one of the handles and start pushing. It's so much faster with two people. Oh my gosh. Oh, that usually takes forever. Alright, so I'm going to start going south.
Okay, I'm going to do I want to maximize the sail length right now?
Yeah, we've got a little ways to go. And angle the sails now. Now you can adjust the sails because we're going south now. And the other thing, if you're the sail person, the other job is to kind of be the navigator a bit.
Yep.
It's easier on this ship than the bigger ship because I actually can see pretty well ahead of me. But, you know, if I'm going to hit a rock that I can't see, let me know. Same with going and looking at the map. Make sure I'm not, like, off course or anything. Because certain things, like being in the middle of a fight, you can lose track of things. And also if you're in a storm, the visibility goes to, like, nothing. The waves go crazy and the compass spins wildly. So it's really easy to lose direction. But the map itself does not change. So you can always tell what your heading is from the map.
Got it.
And as the pilot, I can actually, like, go to the back of the upper platform here and look over a ledge down at the map. So I can see it, but not always. Depends on how we're rocking. So we're coming up on the island actually pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So I would get up here and maybe raise the sails about halfway. Alright, so it's on our starboard side. I'm going to start coming into it. Yeah, get these cool little black bars that lets us know when we're close. And then when I say so, drop the anchor, but not yet.
Waiting orders, Captain.
Go ahead and drop the anchor.
Come on. What? How come I can't grab it?
It should be like just one button prompt.
Okay, I see.
So there's some fun skeletons on this island. We can kill those.
Okay.
Get some practice fighting skeletons. So I'm going to hang out on the ship and cover you with my sniper rifle. You go ahead and try and fight the skeletons.
Okay.
Usually takes like 3 sword swipes to kill a basic skeleton. Also, there's a sword block button. I'm guessing it's the opposite mouse button from your fire button. Nice.
Anything in here? bananas, cannonballs.
Yeah, so remember when you, I forgot to remind you this time, but when we go on to islands, I usually dump off all my stuff.
Oh,
That way our
right.
inventory is empty to get more stuff. That's pretty
Gotcha.
good job. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and I'll meet you on the island. Go ahead and pull up your map, and you can see, try to find the treasure chest on the red X. That's all we're doing here.
Do. Let's see. Where am I right now?
Don't forget you've got your compass. Help you orient yourself.
Compass. I am looking to the southwest. When I look this way, to the south rather. So that means I'm on that side of the island, and I have to go this way.
I'll take care of the skeletons while you do that.
Here-ish? No, this isn't right.
I'm getting some crazy network jitteriness. I'm gonna check my stream real quick. It's getting a little weird in here.
Okay.
Go ahead and keep working on that.
Here-ish.
Okay, the stream looks fine.
Okay.
It's just on
Jake.
their end. Nice! Got a real satisfying clunk when you find it.
Yeah, and that was first try.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and pick up your chest. Wow, I'm really having a problem.
What are you getting?
The game is just
Oh.
like stuttering weirdly.
Strange.
Like
It seems
it's not
to be
it's
pretty
not
smooth.
it's not getting a frame rate skips. It's just like it's literally jittery.
Huh.
It's super weird. Like every couple seconds it like screen shakes or something. So go ahead and put that. So what I do typically is go put it on the chest on the ship. But
Okay.
what I usually do is I'll hide it in the crow's nest
Uh-huh.
because if you put it in
Nobody looks up there.
I mean, there's only so many places to hide stuff on those ships, but that like takes the longest to get to.
Uh-huh.
So if someone's trying to steal from you, like they usually won't go there first. And even if they do, like it's a long way up. Also, if your ship sinks, that's the last thing to hit the water, so you have time to like get it. There's a bunch of reasons why.
Whoa! Okay.
Whoops. There's a bunch of like theories about where to hide stuff. We'll address the other ones as we come across them.
What? Ah, gosh.
Keep falling?
Well, I can't drop the chest. What do I need to do to drop the chest?
Whatever your like typical like back out button should be that button. Like for me, yeah, for me it's like whatever button I'm using to disengage with an object. Maybe it's just F again? I don't know.
It's not.
Here, let me get up there and I'll pick it up and use the mouse and keyboard and see what it tells me.
I can't.
You really can't just drop it?
I'm trying to find the right button for it, but nothing seems to work.
That's weird. Oh, G is the preset text button. Figured that out at least. Let me see if I can. It's hard for me to tell you because I can't pick anything up because you're holding the thing I can pick up.
Yeah.
It should be. I mean, it should be your stow button. I thought.
X. Wait. X. Okay, there we go.
X. Okay, cool. And so the weird thing, is that objects don't have collision on one another in this game. So you can literally like stack chests in the same physical space on top of each other, which is a little weird.
All right.
So you can cram a bunch of chests in that tiny little area.
Eat a banana.
Which is weird. Yeah, go ahead and eat some bananas. And I'm going to go ahead and drop. Okay, so we did that. So that was our whole thing. So we can either go back to the outpost and drop that off for money, or I suggest we go and do another voyage.
Okay.
Do the skeleton one. Don't do the merchant one. Yeah, because the merchant one wants to go back to an outpost because they have to give us cages.
Oh, okay. Right.
So go ahead and vote for your quest. So same thing. Pull up your menu for where the maps live. This won't be a map this time though. It should be E, I think. Yeah. So basically, straight up tells you where this person is. So now you just need to find.
Known for protecting Liar's backbone.
Yep.
All right.
So look for Liar's backbone on the
It's
map.
It's like south.
Oh yeah, it's close.
Here.
It's very close. All right, we'll do the same thing. I'll have you handle the sails, and I'll pilot that one, as to get you used to some stuff. One thing I forgot to tell you when you're fighting the skeletons, there's an actual like charge attack with the sword. If you hold your attack button down like this, you'll like lunge, and that's actually it serves a bunch of purposes. It's a cool like group attack, but it's also a guard break because they'll like they'll guard on you like this, and you can break their guard. It also is cool, and I'll show you. There's another thing that it does. I'll show you when we get to the next island. So I'll save that before we get there. So it's southeast, you said?
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, I'm just angling the wheel away from the island so we don't hit it as we take off. If you're ever concerned about hitting an island when you take off like this, you can always just raise the sail. We'll be fine here, but you can raise the sail, that way you won't go forward.
Right.
All right, hop on that anchor. And I drop the sail to full, and we'll kind of adjust on the fly. I'll be turning around for a little while.
Yep.
And the game is pretty, like it streamlines stuff to make the game more fun. So like you never go backwards if you're heading into the wind. You just don't go as fast.
Right.
It basically never you're never in a position where you can't go. No, you can't tack. And actually, Rob Zachney on Waypoint Radio was upset about this game because you couldn't do that. It basically, because the game is nice about like, you just go forward no matter what. It doesn't matter how fast you go, that they don't do that. All right, so it's this island directly off our port side. I'm gonna swing around to the back because I remember this island is like a big ramp from east to west. So the side we're on is like a sheer rock, more or less.
Okay. So we can't get
not easily. So
onto the island.
you can, but
Easily.
yeah. I mean, we can practice launching you out of a cannon. That's fun.
Oh yeah.
Here, we can do that. I'll go a little farther away.
Okay. Should
So,
I?
go ahead and drop anchor in like 5 seconds. Go ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anchor dropped. Whoa.
Ooh. Okay, so this means that we're being ported to another server with more people on it.
With another what?
With more people on it, another server.
Oh.
So yeah, basically if the server didn't have enough like ships on it or people quit, it's like, oh, we don't want you to be by yourself, so we moved you to a different like server shard. So to launch out of the cannon, you need to unload the ball to make room for yourself.
How do you unload the ball?
So you have to have at least one open cannonball slot in your inventory first. So if you're full of cannonballs, you can't do that. So just drop one in there, or drop all of them because we're going to an island.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna drop all my stuff too.
Cannonball store.
Just keep your bananas. Don't drop your bananas because we're fighting skeletons, so we'll need those.
Just go store my planks too.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so the way that the launching the cannonball thing is, you can't aim yourself once you're in it, but you can aim first and then jump in and then fire yourself. I can also aim and fire you independently. So it works either way.
Right. Climb into the cannon.
And then basically just time yourself with the way these waves are going and launch yourself with the right trigger whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, that was decent. That was a decent first try. That was all right.
Okay, I need to look at my map.
I'm gonna
Wait,
join.
no, we're just killing.
Yeah. So the way the skeletons work here, the island is small enough that you probably already hear like sinister music playing.
No.
There should be like weird music playing, and as you get closer where the skeletons are, the music will get more sinister.
Gotcha.
Do you hear like the?
Little fishies.
I need them to add fishing to this game. They don't have that yet. Ooh, glowy. This is a random message in a bottle quest. I'm gonna take this. Oh no, it's not. It's
There's a snake.
All right. So cool thing about the snakes, you can play music to satiate them for a few seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
It only lasts like 10 seconds.
Oh, and what are you supposed to do with them?
You can just avoid them or kill them. On merchant quests that require snakes, we can like get a snake basket and pick them up. But you'll notice it'll start like swaying. There. So now it's satiated. So you can just hit it with your sword until it dies if you don't want to worry about it. Or I usually just leave them alone. It's up to you. Snakes are like surprisingly tough, considering.
I got
So,
a crate.
what'd you get?
I don't know.
What did it say when you pick it up? Should have something on it.
Let me drop it and crate of exquisite spices.
Cool. So go
I
ahead
guess
and
we'll come back to that.
bring it back with you right now. Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it on this little island closest to the ship. I'm not gonna go back to the ship yet. So that'll give us money. I also found what I found like glowy thing was like a fancy cup. We can sell that too. I have to use the restroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you fight these skeletons by yourself. I'll be right back.
All right.
Just basically what's gonna happen is there's skeletons walking there right now. Fight and kill all of them, and then more will show up in a couple waves, and then a boss will show up.
Okay.
I'll be right back though.
All right. Good. Ouch. What? Poop.
Okay, I'm back. How you doing?
All right. Second wave's done.
Oh, these drums mean the boss is coming.
Captain shan't teleport it.
Go get him. Oh, I missed.
Man, they've got some range. Ouch. Ah,
Yeah, they can heal too.
okay. Got her.
Nice job. So it should have dropped a glowy skull. And that's our loot that we bring back to
There
the
it
goth
is.
lady.
Look.
See.
Glowy skull.
Alas, poor Yorick. Can you show that to me
Yeah.
like you show anything else? I actually don't know. I never tried.
No, I tried to.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, so I need some cannonballs. I'm gonna look for some cannonballs. I'm full of everything else though.
Looks like I can't.
You have to drop it to pick something else up.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, you can. There's so many snakes on this island. A lot of bananas. Alright. Oh, I forgot to show you the other cool thing because we did the cannonball thing. That's fine. I'll show you that at the next one. So whenever you're ready, come back down towards the ship and we'll load up our loot.
Ah! Ouch. Took damage. Alright.
Bring
That
this.
thing.
So I usually, when I have to swim a decent long distance, I go underwater a little bit just to make sure there's no
'Cause,
sharks
like-
coming.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I probably should have healed before I did this.
The sharks don't always show up, but if they do, you can shoot your gun underwater, and you can do anything
I'm
you
out
do,
of bullets.
or you can use your sword too. Anything you can do underwater or above water, you can do underwater.
But wouldn't I have to drop the skull?
Yeah, but it'll float.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty friendly about that. So I'm going to put this shiny cup behind the map table. A little easier to hide there.
I'll put this down here.
Yeah, I usually put the skulls down here because that one doesn't, but the fancier ones glow a lot more. And they're very visible to other ships in the night. Alright, so hop on top of the edge of the boat like me, but don't jump off yet. I'm going to show you the other cool thing you can do.
I'm gonna eat a thing first.
Yeah. Go for it.
I got hurt.
So the other cool thing that the sword lunge does is you can like launch yourself off the boat into the water and swim really fast.
Oh, cool.
So go on the edge of the boat when you're ready.
Any more bananas? Or in the lower deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Sword out.
So hop on the edge, like stare at that rock where our stuff is, hold the attack button down in your charge attack, and then watch what happens.
Uh-huh.
It's
like
super useful. And I totally beefed mine, so good job.
Swimming.
I pushed forward when I shouldn't have. But yeah, it's good. It's a good thing to, and you can launch yourself like off the crow's nest that way. It's useful. You just can't obviously do that when you're holding something.
Right.
And you can't launch yourself out of a cannon when you're holding a quest item either.
Got it.
Alright, so I think that's everything.
This is a good looking water.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's some problems with this game, but the way it looks is not one of them. And you can launch yourself with your sword trick towards the boat as well.
Right.
As long as you're like on a slightly elevated thing, so I usually like hop on a rock or something. Alright. I have my gun loaded. Good.
Like
So
the Black Flag water looked pretty good, but you didn't really get to see it up close with this.
yeah, I never played that. I just watched videos of it. Alright, so now we should go to an outpost. So go to the map table.
Okay. Do we want to go there before doing the next thing?
Yeah, we want to go there first because the merchant quests are also timed. Like it literally says like deliver on a certain day at a certain time. So we want to give ourselves the most time to do it.
Do
so
we
let's
want to
see.
go back to that one?
Ooh, I'm getting weird. I've gotten this glitch before. I'm getting this weird glitch where I can't interact with anything. This doesn't happen very often. Yeah, the last one we went to, yeah, the previous one is good.
It's a nice sunset.
Yeah. Basically any...
I can see why people get seasick, maybe.
Oh, sure.
There's a lot of counter movement going on. All right.
Yeah, any island on this map that says outpost is one of those turn-in places.
Night's happening, so I guess I'll kill the lamps.
Yeah, go for it. And the only different... Any quest you do, or as far as the skull quest and the gold quest, you can deliver your stuff to any of the outposts. It doesn't matter. The merchant ones, where you're collecting chickens and stuff, have to go to a specific outpost. It'll tell you when you do the quest. So we need to go north again, looks like. Oh, my map thing.
Yep.
Let's see if I can do this. My selections aren't working very well. Actually, let me do this. Sometimes this fixes it.
Weird.
No, it's not letting me select stuff. You might have. This might be a super.
Bad.
I think I'm gonna be supervising you, and you're gonna be doing the whole thing.
Yeah, so you can't.
I can't.
raise the anchor.
I literally can't interact with anything right now.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it'll usually fix itself. I don't really know what causes it.
So we want to head north.
I'll keep trying.
I'm turning the wrong way because, well, I guess
It's
at
fine.
this
We
point-
have enough space on the ocean that you can go either way. It's fine. Ooh, did it fix it yet? Let's see. Oh, it still didn't fix it. It's weird though. I can do certain things, like I can turn this lantern on and off, but I can't. I can't interact with a cannon. I can't. I can climb the ladder. I can ring the bell. I can take stuff out of barrels,
Not the ship controls, huh?
but I couldn't use the cannon. I couldn't do the sails. Yep. I don't know why. I'll just be your lookout. Once you've got the heading you want, then you can adjust the sails. You're pretty close to being fully adjusted, but they can go a little more to the starboard side. I think I see a ship out in the distance. I do. Another small ship, but it's not a concern yet. So we're going to want to go turn about 5 or 10 degrees to the starboard side to avoid hitting this island.
On it.
That's about good. That's good. You can straighten out now. Let me know if you have any questions.
Yo ho!
Yarr. I'll let you know when I can do stuff again.
And piratey things.
I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect my controller, maybe. I don't think that's it. I think it's like a networking issue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe that did fix it. Let's see. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. I can do stuff now. You keep piloting the ship though. I'll manage the sails.
I'm good.
Yeah, this is a good, easy area.
We're still on track. We're heading north.
Check in what we got to do here. Let's see.
Okay, is it the?
Yeah.
It's this one up ahead.
It should
right?
be. It should be the next big island you see. Yeah.
With the lights.
Yep. The outposts usually are pretty well lit. There's the full sails. Let me see if we have friends there or not. I saw a ship earlier, but I don't know if it was going here or not. Okay, there is one, but it's not at the outpost, so we've got time. So I would go a little bit to port, like 5 degrees to port.
Yep.
You basically want to aim for the center of that triangular bit.
Yeah.
The dock is like right dead ahead there.
Okay.
Just raise the sails a little bit to slow us down a little bit and give you more viewing.
The moon's out.
Yeah.
That was great. Brilliant.
All right. So what we want to do, the dock is going to be slightly to the right. So the idea is, I'm going to drop the sail some more. We'll try and like slide right up it alongside it. I'm going to go real slow here. You probably turn too early here.
Is it
So
port side that needs
go
to
hard,
line
go
up?
hard left right now, all the way left.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter which side we do. This is just good practice for you. And then I would start to pull back a little bit. And I'm going to drop the anchor now. There, that's not bad. Takes a long time to get good at like gauging the distances and stuff. All right, so the exotic spices go to the merchant that sells the chicken stuff. The shiny cup that I have goes to the gold hoarder guy in the tent. The chest goes to him as well, and the skulls go to the goth lady. And if you're never sure, you can always present an item to them, and the option to sell will not be there, so you'll know it's not them.
A bit.
Yeah. You've got, what do you got? The chest? That goes to this guy. So I would sell what you've got, and then take another quest from him.
How do I sell?
There should just be a button prompt on him to do it. Same as like next to the one where you talk to them, it should also be a sell button before you even engage with the NPC at all. You just look at them, it should show up.
Nope. Sure doesn't.
What? Why? That doesn't make sense. Hang on.
I only have a talk.
Oh wait, what are you holding? What item are you holding? The chest of spices or the? Okay, that goes. No, that goes to the merchant person. That goes to the one on the dock.
Near the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You can tell for that one specifically. You can tell for future reference. There's like a image of a globe on it. That's the merchant's image, like logo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sell crate.
There you go.
Yep. And then the skull.
Yeah, I've got the chest.
We'll get that.
The skull goes to the lady in the purple tent.
Ladder.
Be brief, then be short.
Is that a whale?
Oh, the noise you heard?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know. It's not indicative of any real in-game thing. Just seems to be ambiance.
Away with
I mean, there is the Kraken in this game, but I've yet to see it.
Kraken.
And I'm really guessing that it doesn't show up for the small ships, because that would be unfair. Maybe if it did, maybe it does when there's two of us, but by yourself, I don't think that would work. I'll go ahead and get quests myself.
King, Royal Queen, Wailing Hell.
We have things to discuss.
That.
Let me grab one of my own.
Focus your mind.
Mine'll be the higher level ones, but that's fine.
And
Go ahead. Okay, so now let's go to the ship real quick, and we're going to activate that merchant quest that you have. And then we can get stuff from the cages and stuff from them. Because they don't provide the cages until they know we have the quest.
oh,
You could have done that sooner, but that's fine. If you want to buy another quest too, you can, but got to activate on the table first.
didn't. All right, back on the boat. Hello.
Hi. We'll go ahead and do one of the merchant ones. Okay. Go ahead and vote for it.
It's not letting me vote for it.
You've got a haunted game. Really?
Yeah, I can only pick it up.
Try,
Pose.
try again.
Yeah.
Still can't vote for it?
Can you?
I did earlier. I'm gonna drop a different one, but don't vote for that one. Can you not seriously vote for it?
I can't vote for either of them.
Just push the button anyway. The prompt didn't show up, but it worked for me. Whatever you're, yeah.
Oh. Huh.
I don't know why, but that's the first time for me. Getting all the
Okay.
weird glitches today. All right, so that one, there's no map. It just tells you what island we need to go to turn the stuff in. It doesn't tell you where the animals are. So you just have to find them. But
Right.
this one's easy. Chickens are kind of everywhere. So let's go to that merchant on the dock. And if you talk to them this time, it'll let you get a cage from them. So I'll get one, you get one.
Okay.
You don't really need to do that for that little
Nope.
jump, but okay. Good practice.
I went too far.
Yep. Oh,
You got one?
yeah, I got one.
Okay. You're over here.
I'm gonna drop it on the top deck.
Okay.
Let's see. The other important thing with that lunge, if you use it against someone or use it against anything, like a skeleton, and you miss and hit nobody, there's actually like a couple seconds of stun lock. That sucks. So you want to make sure you aim that pretty well. All right, so we need a white chicken and a red chicken.
Yep.
Let's see where we are. I kind of just know roughly where some of the stuff is.
Chicken.
Let's see where we are. There. Oh, which island is it to go to? Daggertooth. Okay. So we need to go here to
there?
turn it in. Yep. Sunken Grove. Yeah, we'll try some. Let me think. No, I know there's just pigs and snakes there. Isle of Last Words might have
Pigs and
chickens.
snakes.
We'll try Isle of Last Words. Yeah, so we're gonna go basically west by southwest. You want to pilot still? You can if you want. You got the wheel?
Thing.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to raise that anchor.
Where are we heading?
West by southwest.
Okay.
In between there. So once we get clear of the dock, I'm going to drop the sail. Yeah, so if the sail's all the way up and you're turning, it'll basically just turn on a dime like this.
Turn in place.
Yeah, and then I'm going to drop the sail about now, just avoid that rock that's in front of us.
Yep. I think we're good.
Let's see. This is the right heading. That's just about perfect. So do you see these giant rocks slightly to our right? They're like pointing to the sky. There's a little island right in between them, and that's where we're going.
Okay.
So head between those two rocks. And if the weather is calm enough, you can actually let go of the wheel and it'll stay in place. So you can like do other stuff while we're going. It'll start to drift if stuff picks up, but like right now it's okay. And if you pull out your musical instrument, you can harmonize with me.
Good. Good.
It's pretty cool. One time I was in a ship of 4 people, like randoms, and we ran into another ship of 4, and all 8 of us were playing together and harmonizing. It was awesome.
The hell is this instrument I'm using?
It's called the hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This game taught me that. If you look back behind us, did you notice that there was that shipwreck with like birds flying over it, like off our?
Yeah.
So that's like a wreck that we can jump off and explore, and there's oftentimes like a chest or another piece of loot in there.
Cool.
It's fun. It's a little like random encounter type thing.
What's this structure over to the left?
That's oh, you want to start turning a little bit to the right side now. We're drifting a bit. That is a fort. Oftentimes there will be more skeletons there, manning cannons in those towers and shooting at whoever goes by them. Just bad place. You only ever really want to go there when I don't see one right now. They have raid bosses show up there.
Gotcha.
There's a bunch of different forts. Yeah, basically, if you look at the map table, you'll see a bunch of islands, a bunch of outposts, and a bunch of forts. And all the outposts and the forts serve the same purpose.
Has a storm.
Yeah, the storms are no joke. It'll be a little beyond where we're going, so it'll be okay. Ooh, I can see it. I think I can see it. That rock is blocking it. There's a giant, the skeleton cloud, the skull cloud is up there by the storm. And that denotes, yeah, there's a giant cloud that looks like a skull head with glowing green eyes. You can't see it past the rock right now. But those always hover over random forts, the skeleton forts. And those are where the raids, that's where the raids happen there. And you need like multiple crews to like fight wave after wave of skeletons. And then you get a key at the end of it. It opens a vault, and inside the vault, just a lot more loot.
Got it.
I helped do that once and got 20,000 gold in one go. But it took like an hour.
Huh.
Because all the enemies are skeletons, but they have different like abilities. There are some skeletons that you have to douse water on to like rust them up because they're made of metal. There are some that you need to shine light on them to damage them. There are some that have like vines growing on them that make it so if they're in the water they heal themselves because they're like plant skeletons. There's a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Weird.
So they're all skeletons, but they all have different traits. So I'm gonna let you tell me when to drop the anchor.
Okay.
Is this the island? So I would try to come alongside that beach to the right. Try to like go parallel with it. But let me know when to drop it. It takes like 5 seconds to all the way drop, just so you know.
All right. Drop anchor.
Nice. So you notice there when the anchor drops, the ship kind of goes to one side or the other based on where your wheel is spinning. That's part of the whole like
Quick turns thing.
yeah. So we went here, but I don't see any chickens. This might have been a bust island.
What?
Yeah, they're not always
I
here.
hear something.
You'd hear
Like
clucks
just
if they were
the ambient
chickens.
noise.
They are definitely chickens when you hear chickens.
Okay. It's
All right.
raining.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, the rain is crazy. We'll probably be headed into that storm. Let's see how close you got to hitting the sandbar. Oh, that was pretty close. If you went a foot longer, you'd have hit the sand. Good job. Alright, so I'm going to raise the sail all the way. So we turn away from that real quick. Let's see where we need to go. Let me take a look at another island. So in this instance, if I was paying more attention, I wanted you to get practice stopping anyway, so that's fine. I would have basically like slowed us down, and we would have used the spyglass to just look at the island, and we just kept going if there were no chickens.
Right.
They definitely have chickens at Shipwreck Bay, so we'll go southwest. Get ready to go southwest.
We're gonna turn us away from the eye. Oh, there's a lot of rocks in front of us.
Yeah, so we're gonna turn. We're gonna cut.
How short?
We're gonna turn to our right, and we're gonna go past those rocks over there.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn all the way to the right. We're gonna turn on a dime, but I'm gonna have the sail start to go down a little bit as we start heading that way. Because we turn on a dime right now, the back of our ship will probably hit the island.
Yeah.
We'll have to get away from it a little bit. So we'll get ready to drop it some up now. Get a little forward momentum going. Slow it down again. Okay, now we should be clear. So clear these rocks, and then start heading southwest.
Southwest it is.
So now that we're in a
Clear this
storm, I'm gonna right the sail again. We'll go all the way right. Go all the way right. We'll clear it this way. I'm raising the sail, so we'll turn on a dime again, and then we'll go faster. We'll be fine. There. So when it rains, water will collect at the bottom of the deck. Just a little bit.
Oh, really?
Never a lot, but just enough that it's there. It'll go slowly. So occasionally you gotta check on that. Alright. So it's gonna be not that far, and it's gonna be a bigger island, but it's basically a cluster of jagged rocks surrounding a small island. Let me look at the map here. So head harder west now. It should be...
I think I see them.
Yeah, it should be about dead ahead in like 5 seconds. Yeah, it should be right in front of us now. Yeah, it's those.
Yep.
So try to aim in between, in the middle of those, because the island's kind of centered in that. Oh, the storm, I swear. Alright, well, that's the best wind we're gonna get.
It's alright. It's atmospheric.
No, it's great. It's just, it's rough. I've literally used these to, like, escape from being chased by bigger ships. Because they can't react fast enough. And then the compass... And actually, this is still pretty bright. Like, usually the visibility drops to, like, 10 feet if the storm's really bad.
Yeah, if we stuck around where we were.
Yeah.
Let the storm catch up to us, probably.
Yeah, it looks like it might be following us, too. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Alright. So... It is still towards our right more. That direction. So it's,
Bring her around.
yeah, more west. More westerly.
Okay, so it was...
You can really see the
Here.
skull now. Skull cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say a little tough to navigate this area because all the rocks, but if you go straight here for now, you're good. And I'll start to slow us down in a minute. Yeah, you can see how doing the larger ships with 4 people can be a bit of a thing.
Yeah.
A lot of communication. All right, I'm gonna start slowing us down. Can you see the opening yet between the 2 rocks
Yep,
to our right?
I can.
Try and go through that.
Aye, aye. Hey, the sun's coming out.
Yeah. The map is interesting where we are right now, like the eastern quadrant, is oftentimes very rainy and cloudy like this, and if you go far west, that's where like the blue skies and tropics start to kick in. Like the different regions. So go a little more hard to port because there's a little rock here you might not be able to see. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop in like 5 seconds because the sandbar creeps up on you on this one. I'm gonna stop here. This is good. Alright. There are usually almost always chickens here, so go ahead and grab a cage. Remember we need
There's a pig.
Yeah, there's definitely a pig. Remember we need a white one and a red one. And the way that the cages work is if you're like holding the cage and you're hovering over the animal, there'll be a prompt. It'll probably be a mouse click. Yeah, for me it's the right trigger, so it'll probably be the equivalent of that for you.
Okay.
And let me know if you catch one first. Let me know which one it is, because getting another cage. So like, if we get the wrong chicken, we have to like kill it, and I feel bad.
Wow.
You can't release it.
Chicken.
I'll be really upset if I don't find a chicken again. I've seen chickens here before. I've definitely seen chickens before. Oop, I hear some. Yeah. Ooh, wow. All right, gold, 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 black. That's useless. So if we had more cages, I would get all those gold chickens because they're worth a lot. But we don't, so. There are chickens here, which means there are chickens somewhere else too, on this island.
What was that? I hear something. Oh. I'm gonna have to drop this crate, because I've got skeletons on me.
Okay. I hear you. I see you.
Ow.
You got that.
Jerk.
Good job.
Where's the crate? There it is.
Better not have found the only chickens and they have all the colors except the one we need.
Put the one that we need. Ah.
I'm gonna keep looking. Yeah, so the chickens that I found were on the northeastern side. Maybe there's other colors, I just didn't see them. Did I say red and white? Yeah.
Red and white.
Okay.
Yep.
That's gold.
Wait, did I just see a white one? Nope, that's gold. Gold.
Go over here.
Pigs.
Usually it doesn't take this long to find them. Usually they have all the colors. If you have one color, you have them all on an island. I've never seen this many gold in one place before. And any other day I'd be stoked because the gold ones are worth the most, but
Can't imagine there are any over here.
I'm gonna check on top of this rock. They usually don't go up here though.
Nope. We got the handbrake turn achievement.
Nice. Yeah, those things show up slowly sometimes. It's weird. Alright.
Just watch the cloud disappear.
Yeah, the weather's interesting. I mean, I love it, but it does sometimes happen like surreally fast. You'll see clouds forming and
Yeah.
leaving immediately.
Video game time.
A little bit. Yeah, every minute in the game is a second in real life. So, 24-minute days.
Okay,
I think
I'm
it's a
not
bus.
seeing any,
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I think it's...
What is that? Hang on, what is that? Let me see. Anything? Oh, that's another pig. Okay, let's go back to the ship. Another island. Let's see, what time we have? Let's see. Usually it's not this bad. So, to go to that outpost on the 14th by 5 a.m. It's the 8th. We got a whole week to do it. That's fine. Usually they're very generous about the timing. I didn't look at the other.
cannonball at, say, a bunch of chickens? Do they all?
Oh, if you shoot a cannonball at chickens, yeah, they'll die.
Uh-huh. Ah. Okay.
Yeah, most people find this to be the least interesting quest line,
Uh-huh.
which is fair. The fact that they don't tell you at all where the stuff is kind of sucks. But I haven't minded it too much because I usually consider this like a fun podcast game. I could be doing something else and just like casually sailing, you know? Alright, let's see. I can't believe they were
think-
here.
They could use a battle royale mode.
I'm sure they'll that's gonna happen. Everything's gonna happen eventually.
Well, this seems really well suited for something like that, since
Sure.
it's got like there's not a ton of gameplay going on. You know, it's these
Yeah.
kind of samey quests. But if it was 20 of these ships or 40 of the ships in a small area, and you got a storm closing in that causes a bunch of damage.
True. Alright, we'll go. I don't want to go too far from the outpost that we need to turn this in on, so we'll go this way.
Where are you?
I'm at the map table.
Oh.
So we're gonna go basically exactly how we're facing, this like northwesterly direction. We're gonna go that way
Okay.
for a lot longer. So we need to go around this island
turn
though. So
around.
yeah, I'm gonna raise the sail all the way up, and I'll let you figure out how to do it. I'm gonna raise the anchor right now.
Okay.
I'll just tell me what to do with the sails, and I'll do it.
Roger. Jolly Roger.
Ah, I get it.
Haha.
An angle. I'm just telling me where to drop
Which
them.
direction did you say we had to go?
North by northwest.
By northwest. All right. Anchors up.
Anchor's up.
Drop sail.
Sails dropped. Let's see. Yeah, so we gotta go. We're basically going to be sailing past the outposts that we're going to be turning this in at. Once we get there. So the fun thing is the map table shows all the islands. It does not show like the random rocks. So you can't just like stay at the map table the whole time and avoid everything.
Yeah.
You always need two like perspectives on things, which is neat. Like, they made good choices for a lot of the stuff. Like the sailing is great. Like no, you can't tack, but it's very approachable. But they cut the corners on the parts that might not be as fun for most people, but they still make you do a lot of the fiddly bits. And yeah, Battle Royale mode would be good. Like, some people don't like that the maximum number of ships on any given server is only 6.
Oh, really?
I mean, like, if that could be 24 people, if it's all
Yeah.
the big ships, you know? And maybe it could be a little bit bigger, but honestly, you wouldn't want to necessarily have it be that much bigger, because even with only that many, I usually see at least 1 or 2 ships every time I play this, and they'll oftentimes be at the outpost that I'm trying to get to, and there's always like that worry that I won't be able to turn in the stuff that I spent an hour trying to collect, because I'll have to fight them at the outpost. So we're headed straight at the outpost, but we want to go around that.
Yep.
So start going port. We'll go
Okay.
on we'll go around the port side of the island. But, I mean, I've been in like 4 ship battles before. Like, it can get crazy. There actually is a ship docked at that outpost right now. Sails are up, so either they just started or they are just dropping stuff off. But usually I don't try to attack people at outposts when it looks like they turned all their stuff in already, because what's the point? You don't get anything for blowing up their ship, except you get an achievement. But once you get that, that's it. Other important things to know: when you're looking at someone with your spyglass, the light will glint,
Oh, right.
so enemies can tell when you're looking at them if they look in your direction when you're doing it. The same goes with a sniper scope.
Right.
So you can always tell when, but you don't know which is which. So if you see a spyglass, for all you know, it's a sniper scope.
Yep.
All right, so I think we need to split the difference between those two rocks in front of us. Let me see.
On it.
Let me see. That's right. No, maybe not. I think it's more to our west. Let's see.
It's more to the west.
Actually, no. That's. Oh, is that an outpost? No, that's a. Start heading northwest. Let me see. We're actually not gonna go where I thought we were gonna go. Actually, stay direct north as we are right now. This is perfect. We're going to a different island, but it's in the same direction.
We're headed towards big rocks.
Just avoid the rocks however you need to.
Okay.
You can go around them, or you can go through them. There's room. There's room.
Yeah, they did a really nice job with waves.
Right. Like, it's, on one hand, like, of course they did because they had to. That's the whole thing. But also, yeah, they really did. They kind of nailed it. All right. Do you see enough of the rocks to avoid it? You look like you should be able to.
This looks pretty tight.
You can do it. You can do it.
All right.
You might hit.
Maybe
You.
slow us down. Slow us down.
All right.
Thank you.
So basically, you want to be turning like 3 seconds faster than you think you need to be. But the response time of this stuff is.
Uh-oh. Slow us down some more.
I'll try. We're dead stick now. Nice.
Okay, get us all.
Good job.
Oh, good. All right.
Didn't hit nothing. Good job. We are headed straight
ahead?
north. Let me look at the map here.
Straight
Actually, it
north.
should be a giant island right off our starboard side. Yeah, there.
Starboard? Yep.
Yeah, that big island there. That's where we're going.
All right.
Approach it however you feel like.
We're gonna come in on the port side of the island.
Okay. Full sails. Nope.
So it looks kind of cliffy on this side.
There we go. Yeah, there are beaches around here. We'll find a way to get in.
We'll come around the back side of the island. Maybe less steep drop. I'm gonna go see The Quiet Place tomorrow, I think.
Which one is that?
That's by, it's a movie written and starring Jim. Jim from
Oh,
The Office,
yeah.
Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
Okay. All right. I like that. I like both of them.
Good.
Is it like a thriller type thing?
It's a horror movie
Oh, okay. Weird.
about monsters that hunt you if you make any noise. So a lot of the film apparently is quiet.
Well, aptly named. That's interesting. You like this beach right here?
Can we get deeper into the island from here?
Looks like there's a ramp up the side. I think. Well, we can keep going. We can check.
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll drop the anchor.
Dropping.
I think there's a path up there. Nice.
All right.
You've already like acclimated to like the speed of the turning faster than I've seen other people do. So that's good. Don't forget a cage.
The pirate ship site.
Don't forget chicken cage. You forgot chicken cage.
That's not right. It is a ramp.
Daniel, you forgot the chicken cage.
Oh, god damn it.
I kept trying to tell you. My voice must not have come through. This island is huge. There better be freaking chickens on it. Pigs have been confirmed. Skeletons have been confirmed.
Great. Chicken.
Caw-caw!
Did you hear
Chicken,
chickens?
chicken. No, that was me.
No.
Oh, yeah, I do now. They're way down at the bottom. They're on the
Great.
beach on the south side. I'm gonna cut down this way. So just oh, actually, there's chickens up here too. Actually, no. Yeah, don't go down there. They're up. They're both up here. I got a white one just now.
Where are you?
I'm gonna fire
so
my
you
gun
got
to
a
the
white one?
air. Listen for my gunshot.
Yeah, I heard you. I've got a. Oh wait,
I just fired.
hold on. I've got a skeleton problem.
Okay, I'm gonna head back to where I was. I could probably guide you here. I think I may have dropped on a ledge I can't go back on. Oh, no, I can't go that way.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a free chest. Awesome. Here, I'm gonna go in the middle
Where
here,
are
and
you?
I'll try and guide you. I'll do this.
Are you?
Listen.
Are you at the top of the?
Listen for the music. Can you hear my music?
Nope. Not at all.
Did you hear my gunshot?
Okay, there you are. I spot you. Okay, so you got the. Oh, this is a red one, I think.
Oh, there you are. Yeah,
Yep.
get that one.
Good go.
Eh.
Hey, come back. Okay, got him.
So do you see the chest is hanging down that ledge over there? You look to the east. I'm gonna shoot.
Shut this down.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, that just happens sometimes. I'm gonna go get that. Go bring that chicken to the boat. I'm gonna go get this chest.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, it should not have taken that long.
Let's see. How do I get back down from here?
Remember, there's fall damage, but you can suffer some fall.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
Yeah, this island's a little twisty-turny.
Jumping into the water, does that cause any damage?
If it's deep enough, it shouldn't. You should be fine. As long as you don't hit the
Deep
ground
enough?
immediately.
Okay.
And you can fall. You can take a lot of damage and not die from a big fall. So it's okay if you do fall. There's interesting though, like you'll actually like kind of break your legs for a little while.
Yeah.
Like you can't jump and you walk really slow with a limp.
That's hilarious.
If you suffer a really big fall.
Tuck this chicken down in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, got a little bit of water down here.
Yeah, it's from the rain. Other important thing to know is with chickens and snakes, you don't have to do anything once you catch them in the cages. They don't care. With pigs, you have to feed them to keep them alive.
Yeah. Okay.
You feed them bananas. I did not know that the first time, and I had 2 pigs, and they whined and whined and whined and didn't know why, and then they stopped whining, and then I found out why.
Yeah.
I felt really bad. They just
Uh,
disappeared. All right, so I've got to get the other chicken. Go get that. If you want to get us lined up to go back to Dagger Outpost while I'm gone.
no, I'm coming with you.
Oh, okay. I just had the
In case
one.
you run into, in case you run into any skeletons, I'll keep them off your back.
Okay, cool. If you've got open inventory slots too, we can get some stuff.
Yeah, I should actually.
Whee!
Oh, took damage from that? Whatever.
All right, coming back.
Okay. These barrels have anything in them? Maybe? Yeah. Actually. Crunch?
Give me that crunch. Actually, if I do this, there. Preset text for crunch. And it's really weird watching Griffin play this game and then do that. It's like, oh, snake eating its own tail. Do-do-do-do.
Are you at the boat already?
No, I'm still going. Move slow with the cages. There it is. Can I fall down? Oh no! I fell without the cage. Ow.
What? Where's the cage?
It's back on top of the
Back up
cliff.
top?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, I was looking down over the cliff to see where I needed to fall to not die immediately, and I couldn't see far enough because the cage was in my view, so I put it down, but then I fell.
Oh.
My fault. Should be around the ledge over here.
I've been playing Tomb Raider, so these campfires are very appealing.
Huh. Oh, the first reboot or the second one?
The second one.
Okay, so I think it's over here. Oh, I started playing that and then I
There
got
it is.
distracted. But I remember it being really good. Gonna whatever.
Whoa.
Whee! Yeah, that's fine.
Whoa!
That only took about half my health.
Ouch.
It's cool.
Wait. Okay.
Chickens really don't like it when they're underwater. They really don't.
That sword thrust is ridiculous.
Yep. It's great though. Right.
I
Eat a
went
banana.
under the boat and
Ah.
came up on the other side.
Great.
All right.
Alright, so we need to go to Dagger.
Replenish my bananas. I've got some wood planks I can put back in.
When you're ready, we need to go straight south.
All right. Gonna raise anchor.
Alright. Missed a phone call real quick. I'm gonna take this, so go ahead and
Okay.
take yourself there. I'll be right back.
Wait, where are we headed?
Straight south to Dagger Outposts.
Okay.
It should be on the map still if you need to go and look again.
All right.
I'm gonna go hide in the bottom of the ship just in case anything happens.
Okay. Sure. Let's see. Map. We're headed for. Okay. Yeah, thread that needle by myself. That's probably it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
How we doing?
Okay. Wait, what's the stuff overboard?
Oh, those are just random
Yes.
barrels of supplies, like cannons, bananas, etc. So I have to leave as soon as we drop this off.
Okay.
Got stuff I gotta
yeah, I need to go make dinner as well, so
do. Okay.
good time.
Yeah.
Is this the port right up ahead?
So go around it. This dock is empty.
Oh, okay.
We can go around into a closer one.
All right.
I'm gonna cut our sails down a little bit.
Yep.
Because you not only do you go slower, you're more maneuverable when the sails are up a little bit. So around this rock that's jutting out, right past that is the dock we want.
Yeah, I see it.
So what do you think so far?
It's neat. It's really like the sailing really feels good. I wouldn't mind hanging out in here with pals.
Yeah. And, you know, they definitely need to flesh out the quest. Like, the later quests get harder, or they're
Dropping.
longer, that sort of thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're gonna nail that dock.
Judge that.
That's okay, that's okay. Ooh, this might be your first chance to repair the ship. Hop down below deck and let's patch a hole. Should be just the one at the front.
Repair hole. Okay.
And then... bucket.
Bucket.
Yep. Super bucket. Holds 100 gallons per bucket. Cool. And that's how that works.
All right.
Let's go turn in these chickens.
And we need to... Where's my chicken? Up here. Wait, where's my chicken?
They're down below.
Down below.
Yeah, so like the later quests are basically similar. Like there'll be more skeletons, there'll be harder skeletons with the different like abilities that I mentioned. The gold chests will oftentimes be X's. Sometimes there'll be like multiple chests on one island. Sometimes they'll have those riddles to solve to find stuff. But, like it's all just like variations on the same 3 factions. So like they definitely need to throw out more stuff, but I don't know. I think it's a pretty good foundation. So you need to leave right now too?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do the final. Let's get you an achievement really fast. So hop back on the boat.
Okay.
We are going to give you the like, down with the ship achievement. So we're gonna scuttle the ship and play music until it's done.
Okay.
And it's a good achievement. So do you want the hurdy-gurdy or do you want the accordion?
I'll do the hurdy-gurdy still.
Okay. So we basically, if you want to change songs, basically start playing. Actually, this is perfect. Play this song. I'll keep playing. I'm gonna get the scuttling going. It's just an option in the
Okay.
menu to do it. Actually, you need to do it too. So I'm gonna join the song. Okay, now you stop playing music. Go in your menu, the start button menu, and go to like my crew and hit the vote to scuttle at the bottom.
Little ship.
Select that and hit yes.
Yes. Okay.
Now all the holes open up in the bottom and will just slowly sink. And like,
At the end, then you just get a new ship.
basically, yeah, basically this will go away and then a mermaid will show up and warp you to a new ship somewhere else. But, whee!
Oh no!
Don't stop playing the music.
I was gonna climb up the...
Yeah, it's too late. There's actually even like a riptide that pulls you under. It's hard to tell when you're by the shallows like this, but if you're in the open water, like it'll literally suck you down with it.
Oh wow.
It's kind of scary. I like doing it here by the dock just because it like is super janky and like it'll just like disappear into the ground like that. There.
Okay.
That's it.
Ah.
All right. That'll do it for now.
Here with the merman.
So he will
Pick up Seafarer's chest.
Oh. Right, we had a chest. That was our chest. We still had that.
Oh.
I guess I
wait.
forgot we had that. Yeah, that's ours. So go ahead and turn that in, and then we'll end the stream. So the merman will warp you to a new ship.
Right. Where
Yeah.
do I turn this into?
The guy in the tent, the gold man.
Who gets this?
The guy in the tent over here will get the ship, will get the chest.
Here.
But yeah, so it's got a good framework.
Over here?
Yeah. And so it's got a
This
good
guy.
framework and everything, so it should be fun to play some more with more people. If we get Steve in here, we get to do the big
Ooh,
ship.
monies.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
I'm gonna wave bye to the stream. Bye to you. If you hold Z, you can get emotes back up. Yeah. Right. See you later.
See ya. Thanks for showing me around.
Yeah.
Have a good evening.
You too. And